Hello and welcome to another episode of Grange TV. Not a full episode. We're just going to do our thoughts on Stephen Thompson versus Geoff Neal. And it's an interesting fight. Please like and subscribe, follow us, etc., all of that stuff. Hit the notification bell. Put your comments down below and we'll do our best to get back to everyone. And yeah, Elo, what do you think?
Good fight. Big step up, I feel, for Geoff Neal. Stephen Thompson is legit. Do you know what I mean? Legit.
Striker 58-0 as a full contact karate guy, and
15-4 in MMA. But he's fought the best of the best. Yeah. So a huge step up for Geoff Neal. Geoff Neal, I think 13-2, has been impressive with some of his wins. He's got some power in his left hand, but I just feel that the caliber of fighters that he's fought aren't up to the standard of Stephen Thompson.
Do you think Stephen Thompson may have lost a bit of a step? Do you think he's slowed down a little bit?
Man, but him slowing down 5% is still 20% quicker than everyone else. I don't know. So yeah, he may be starting to lose a little bit, but I still just think he'd be too much for Geoff Neal. His speed, his accuracy.
His speed and accuracy?
Speed, accuracy, his counter punching.
How elusive he is?
Yep. I feel like that in and out style would be a little bit too much. It's funny because Geoff Neal also has a bit of a bouncing style about him, doesn't he? In that southpaw stance, he sort of likes to bounce in and out on both them feet. It's almost like that karate stance.
The difference with the karate stance and the way that Stephen Thompson uses it is that he's ambidextrous almost. He can go from orthodox to southpaw, back to southpaw to orthodox, and his shots are coming from the same chamber. So he's got his hands nice and low, but you don't know if it's going to be a lead left hand from the southpaw stance to a hook, to a high kick, to a spinning kick. It's all from the same chamber. Then he switches to orthodox, and it's more of the same.
Yeah,
it's a jab, it's a straight right, it's a hook, it's a kick to the leg, it's a kick to the head, and he uses his hands like feet.
So
his feet like hands.
Feet like hands, hands like feet. Saying that proposes a problem for Geoff Neal, who, as a southpaw, usually likes to get to that outside of the orthodox and throw that big left hand. So with Stephen Thompson being able to switch his stances, he'll have to make some big adjustments if Stephen Thompson then is fighting him at southpaw.
You know, the other thing is it's not just his stances in that he creates false distances and makes you move into a dead space where you're walking onto Stephen Thompson's punches.
Yeah.
So if you come after him, you know, he's able to be moving away from you, switch his stance, and then come back straight into you. And I also feel that Stephen Thompson is a better grappler out of these two guys.
Well, that proposes even a bigger problem then for Geoff Neal, because where can Geoff Neal win this fight?
Well, he's got the power and he's got the shots. Like he can definitely, you know, land something and really, really hurt him. But the other thing with Stephen Thompson, you know, everyone's going to say, oh, the Pettis fight, whatever. But the other thing with Stephen Thompson is he's also got a chin, dude.
Yeah.
He's also got a chin.
Yeah, he's
got a chin, dude. He's got a good chin. Like Pettis hit him, he couldn't have hit him flusher.
Yeah.
You know, but in fairness, not many people have a chin like Thompson. He really does have a good chin, and he's got a lot of different angles and a lot of different. It's very hard to get someone that can move even remotely close to how he moves. I think one of the big things that he does that I see being a bit difficult is that change of direction whilst changing stances. So he'll go left and then come back with a lead left and then switch back to orthodox and attack you again and then pull out and be out of your distance. And I see that being a bit hard. Also, the thing is, whilst Geoff Neal is a striker, he doesn't have the striking background, if you will. He was a football player growing up. And I think that's a big ask for someone against an elite level striker, you know. I think that's a bit of an ask.
Yep.
You know,
where does this fight put Stephen Thompson? But whether for a win for someone who, do you know what I mean, a Geoff Neal?
It's hard to say because, you know, there was that thing with Hamzat, and I think Hamzat, while he was ranked below Geoff at the time, who's ranked below, but he was a bigger name.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? And that fight didn't happen. I don't know, because I also feel that Stephen Thompson, with a win over Geoff Neal, still puts himself there. Like he's fought for the title, he's fought all that, so he'll always be Stephen Thompson, if that makes sense. So I think a win doesn't do anything bad for him, regardless of who it's over.
But it doesn't really do anything good for him if he's trying to work his way back to a title shot.
I think it does a lot of bad for him if he loses.
Yeah.
I think it does a real lot of bad for him. I don't think it even does a lot for I don't think it hurts Geoff Neal if Geoff Neal loses. And that can be a big advantage.
Yep.
If he goes in there and loses a decision to Thompson, that puts him on the map.
Yeah.
Big time, if he's not already on the map. You are already on my map, Geoff. I don't want you to get upset. How do you see the fight then? Will it go the distance? Will it be a knockout, etc.?
I think Stephen Thompson will catch him on the way in with his counter punching. I think he'll get him on the way in and stop Geoff Neal.
I think he's going to catch him with a lead right hand, if you want to know what I think. Catch him with a lead right hand coming in, and whether that's what finishes him or not, I don't know. But I think that's going to be one of the things that's going to catch him.
Yep.
And I think that the problem there is, I think it's hard. I don't see Geoff Neal out-grappling Stephen Thompson nowadays.
Mm.
You know, I don't see that. If anything, I see Steve Thompson having the advantage on the ground.
Interesting.
So, guys, let us know your thoughts. Write them down. Like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Thank you very much, guys.